like to speak to an attorney when you call in for a consultation? Well, I just had a consultation with a couple who were calling about a protective order for a tenant that had been threatening them, and I gave them some advice. They were very, very nervous throughout the whole consultation. They kept apologizing to me, and I kept trying to reassure them that they didn't need to be so nervous with me, that I would answer their questions, and I would give them some tools and a roadmap on how they can proceed, whether they wanted to hire me or whether they wanted to take the road on their own to obtain the protective order against this person. After I got off the phone with them, they sent a follow-up saying thank you very much for the consult, and again apologizing about how upset and emotional they were. And I responded to them, I understand why you're emotional. You've been through a pretty traumatic experience, and you don't have to apologize to me. I was there to answer your questions and give you guidance and help you figure out a plan of action, and they appreciated that I was able to do that. It made me feel good about being able to help them. Whether or not they can actually hire me for this or whether they decide to do it on their own, they weren't sure where to turn. And it's something us attorneys always need to remember. When you guys call us for a consult, you're in a situation where you're not really familiar most of the time with the courts or the procedures or the law or what you need to do, and you're calling us in an emotional state where there are personal things that have gone on, whether it's something you did wrong, something a family member did wrong, something somebody's done to you that you're embarrassed to have to talk about. We have to get into a lot of details in how to defend somebody or advocate for a victim on a protective order, or in a criminal case if you're a victim. Those are all the cases that we handle, are criminal defense and victim rights. I can do both sides of those, and a lot of times I have to ask questions and get into information that's really difficult for people to open up to. It's something I need to remind myself of, and today reminded me of that when I saw them tell me, I'm so sorry for being emotional. You don't need to tell me that you're sorry. I appreciate that, and I can sympathize that people are nervous about calling, but we are here to help, and I just want to make sure that I answer your questions and you have the roadmap that you need to figure out who the right attorney is for you and what the next steps are you should take in your particular matter. Thank you for listening today, and remember, Thayer is always there.